Joan Garcia is a Barcelona player. According to Fabrizio Romano, the here we go is imminent and it's only a matter of days to make it completely official. Barcelona has to go to the office and drop a $25 million euros check to the office so for the release clause so that it can become official. But Joan Garcia will be the first Barcelona player to join the squad in 2025-2026 season. Before I give you my thoughts on this, guys, let me know your thoughts. And while you're there, get in the comments, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We're past 1,000 subscribers. I am so grateful for each and every single one of you, and I want to build this community. I'm so motivated. I got content for days. I'm going to be in your news feed, so might as well just be part of the community. Guys, I have not been this excited for a Barcelona player coming to the squad since Lewandowski came to Barcelona. I couldn't believe Lewandowski was wearing the Barcelona shirt because Bayern Munich had just beat Barca in the Champions League, and the next season he wants to come here. I was like, are you kidding me? I will forever be grateful for Lewandowski joining Barca. And now, guys, Joan Garcia is joining Barcelona. We need the solidity in the defense. We need a goalkeeper who can stop the one-on-ones, who can save us when the rubber needs to meet the road. And sometimes this is why Kubarsi was making boneheaded plays, trying to stop a breakthrough and got a red card. And now we have somebody in the back that we can trust, and that somebody will be Joan Garcia. Here is the tweet from Fabrizio Romano 6 hours ago. Since he made this tweet, he made another tweet saying that here we go is imminent at this point, and says Premier League clubs now are aware of Joan Garcia's final decision. He will play for Barcelona. Move to be completed next week with the 25 million release clause to be paid. As Roger reported, contract is going to be until 2030. Guys, Barcelona it's an investment for the future, but it's also for the present. This is how we were able to convince a player who reportedly wanted to join Newcastle, but all it took was a call from Laporta, was a call from Deco, coming from Hansi Flick, and giving him a message of basically saying this is going to be our plan. You're going to be the starter. We're probably going to have Chesney be your backup, and it's for you to lose, because he wanted to start wherever he went. He wanted to start, and it had been reported. So at that point, Joan Garcia changed his mind because, hey, let's be honest, he only has to move a couple of minutes away. He don't even have to move, guys. He'd only have to drive a couple more miles to get to the Camp Nou. And what would you rather? Would you rather go to Newcastle and be cold, or just stay at Barcelona? And in my opinion, this is a no-brainer when it comes to family stuff, when it comes to personal matters. Even though he's going to be hated by Espanyol, and when he goes to the Cornelera, it's going to be a problem for him, which is why it took him a little bit of time to process, to think through. But he finally reached the decision, and he will be the goalkeeper for Barcelona. And in my opinion, he was the best goalkeeper in La Liga last season. And if you don't believe me, just look at all the stats. I'm not a stat merchant. I have eyes, and my eye test tells me he was the best goalkeeper in La Liga, and probably inserted himself as one of the best in the world this season. When you look at the top 5 leagues, I don't know who else was better when it comes to the free agent market. Obviously, Courtois of the world, the Sommers of the world, the Donnarummas, and take a look at what they were able to do for their respected teams. Having a prolific goalkeeper gives you more options, and it saves you, and that's exactly what he will do for Barcelona next season, guys. So now that creates a problem for Barcelona, to be honest with you, because now we have 4 goalkeepers. What are we going to do? Apparently Chesney said he was going to renew, but he hasn't done it yet, so we're still waiting. Hansi Flick's plan has been reported that he wants to have Garcia as the number one, and he wants to have Chesney as the number two with that experience, right? But that creates a problem with Ter Stegen. What are we gonna do with our captain? What are we gonna do with Iñaki Peña? In my opinion, both should be gone, should be sold. If it was up to me, I would keep Peña and Garcia, but that would create more issues. So I would say maybe Chesney, who has report, he's cool, he's okay with however many minutes he gets. So it's a perfect scenario for Hansi Flick. He don't want to have any issues, that basically issues that happen in the past season with Iñaki Peña and Chesney as well. So Iñaki Peña most likely will be sold. Ter Stegen wanted to step down and said I'm staying, but that was more of a bluff. He wants to play for a club. He wants to play for Barca. He wants to play as a starter so he can make because apparently the German national squad will pressure him to play an important role for a team if he wants to get to the World Cup, if it doesn't want to lose his roster spot, the starting job, I guess, for the national team. So he has to go find a club, guys. So I don't know where that saga will end up, but Ter Stegen, guys, it's time to close that chapter. So Joan Garcia is going to have to adapt. Barcelona, it's not Espanyol, or Espanyol is not Barcelona. The pressure is going to be higher. He's going to have a perfect performances, because with Espanyol he got maybe 10 shots, he had to save 9. He had to save. With Barcelona, maybe 10 shots, you have to save 7. With Barcelona, he's gonna get 3 to 4 shots and he's gonna have to stop all 4 shots. That's what the level of demands. I mean, Joan Garcia does know what it is to play with the championship team. He won the Olympic medal for the sub-21 with Spain. Remember, that's the same team with Fermin Lopez, who beat France and Dewey and all of them. And he does know what it is to have that kind of pressure on him. So this is not a player who has been playing for a relegation team his whole career, right? So he does know what it is, and he hasn't been called by the national Spain team because Unai Simon, right? So he doesn't want La Fuente doesn't want to kind of disrupt the chemistry for the team that has been on right now. But I am just gonna go ahead and predict that in the next couple of, after the Nation League, in the next couple of months, he will be called out by the national team, probably by the next time it comes around, which is probably gonna be in September. Overall, guys, this is a 10 out of 10 signing. I have no doubt that he is going to work with Hansi Flick. His reflexes, he was one of the best saving crosses. I remember Barcelona has issues with all these low to middle crosses down to the box, and Joan Garcia stopped the most out of all the goalkeepers in La Liga when it comes to crosses. So he's very good at that. So that's one thing that Barcelona on defense will improve next season, having a goalkeeper who can do that kind of stuff. And take a look at all his stats when it comes to saves, good on the build-up play on his legs, good on the ball. And guys, Joan Garcia, it's the new Barcelona player. And let me know down in the comments, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.